Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best way to play my GM in Wwe 2K22. If you go on to enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on noties if you're new again, and yeah, enjoy the video. Now, first of all, you'll start off here on the choose your GM. For me, it doesn't really matter. You can go for your custom superstars. You can read through these, but for me, I like to pick Adam Pearce, which puts all my rivalries up by 1. But you can choose whoever you want. So for this, the brand, it doesn't matter again. You can check all the stats that come with it, the boost. But for this video, I'll go with SmackDown because why not? Now, so this part of the video, we're only going to do the draft part. This is going to be a 2-part. 1, the draft. 2, how to book all of your matches. Next, I will put on hard. Doesn't matter how many weeks. And let's go on to the draft. So this is the menu screen you start when you got the budget on the top right, 2.7 mil. Now the most important stuff you want to look at is the classes, the role, the popularity, and the stamina. Pretty much everything on this screen is very important. Maybe not the cost unless you're going and picking all the top superstars, which I wouldn't recommend. So first, the role. Let's start with the role. Red is heel and green is babyface. Babyface versus heels are the best matchups to do against. If you do heel versus heel or babyface versus babyface, it won't necessarily work. People will not like the matches because they don't know who to vote for. And if it's heel versus heel, you're like, what? Well, I don't care about this match. I don't like both of these guys. Next, you can go to classes. Now you got specialists. Now keep this in mind right here. I will tell you every single matchup that works good together. Now, first of all, let's start with a fighter. Fighter matches up perfectly with a bruiser. Now, if you want some high quality matches, starting feuds, you want bruisers and fighters, babyfaces versus heels. Next, giants and cruisers work good together. Now, I would stay away from these unless it's like females or it's like your undercard. You're not going to push them that much, so I would not highly recommend doing this. And next one is specialists, which can verse anyone, and they are okay against each other. So let's start the draft right now. Also, stamina is very important. Popularity too. The more popular you have your superstar, the better match you will have, and most people will be engaged in your match. Now, if I look at here, if I go to popularity, you see Drew McIntyre, which is a bruiser. So I want to have him bruiser and fighter. This feud would be my start. You want to start off with 2 people of each division, so 4 picks, 2 females, 2 males, heel babyface, and then 2 classes that match up for your main event. Now for the first one, obviously the perfect match would be Bruiser Drew and Finn Balor fighter, but now DAR might pick Drew McIntyre or Finn, but they usually pick Becky, I'll be honest with you. Now female fighter and bruiser, if I go look at what's her name, Shayna would be the best, plus she has a lot of stamina. So that is the second feud. The top feud I would go for, obviously, but you're not going to get both of these, so you could do another fighter babyface, and you can switch up the pages. So if I go for a fighter babyface, I could do Kaylee Ray and then Shayna Baszler and put Shayna as the title, but then we could build up popularity for her, or we can also go for a specialist and then fight the rest. So we'll go for the male. We'll do Drew McIntyre, and let's hope we get Finn Balor. They pick, I told you, they pick Becky Lynch. They always do. So now, there you go. Perfect match. Pair fighters. Easy. I got my top feud. Now I need my top female feud. Okay, so stamina are low on these 2. But I will start off. We will see in another video. I'll take the same example. We could start off with a promo and gain +4 stamina from both of them. Now we could do our champ cruiser, Sasha Banks, and a giant heel. But I don't see any giant heels right now. What are giant heels? We could do Tamina, which is not the best. She's got a lot of stamina, so that could be a starting feud too, if I really wanted to, but then I'd have to do undercards. But we want our main feud to start, so what we'll do is pick Asuka, and then hopefully we can get Shayna Baszler. You get MVP, all right, and then we'll do Shayna Baszler. So both of them match up, and you get bonus to the matches. It will pick what Alexa. It's fine. And I got 1.7 mil. Now we got our starting 4. They all match together. Now what you want to do is start up a undercard with another bruiser slash fighter type or role match. You want to build your undercard. That's what you want to do. You want your main event, your tier 1 staff feud is over after their 4. I think it's the rivalry is at 4, and then it's over. You want to have another one ready. So next, I will go on this. We'll go for most stamina. So we will scroll through to stamina, which is very, very important. Ivar is one. We could do Jimmy Uso. No, he's a cruiser. We're looking for a bruiser. A fighter heel who can go against Drew McIntyre. Or we can go for a bruiser babyface to face Finn Balor. Now, Trent 7 is one. We could build him up. We could build him up in an undercard. So that's what I'm going to do. And he's cheap. We could do that and turn him heel afterwards. So it doesn't really matter. You can turn them heel. So in a bruiser babyface to face Finn Balor just in case. And we will take away Trent 7 and put him as a babyface. Now, Big E might be good, but his stamina is very important in this game too. We could do Tucker and build him up, so we will go Tucker, and he is cheaper. You want to save money also, you can sign some legends, you can sign some other people afterwards. So we go look at our roster. We got Trent 7, which we will turn heel, which will face Tucker. So we'll get them both popular. We will put them in the mid card. I will tell you guys in the next video how to build up your card. Next, we'll go for the women's. Now, a bruiser, that would be perfect. Bianca and Asuka. I could turn one of them heel. Charlotte looks fine with Asuka. We could also do another fighter in Carmella, but then again, these matches don't match up. And we will do Kaylee Ray, which is nice. But for me, I'll do Charlotte as a heel. She can face Asuka, and then hopefully no one takes Kaylee Ray. There you go. And then Kaylee Ray is a fighter versus Shayna, which could happen afterwards. Okay, they pick R-Truth next. Again, you want to pick at least 10 or 12 people. For now, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now an undercard again. We could do the same thing, or we can do another feud, Giant and Cruiser. Now we can go for popularity. Specialist works too. We could go again for Specialist. Edge. Don't always pick the best ones, man. It's not worth it. Nakamura is perfect for Drew McIntyre. You know what? We will do that instead of what's his name? What's his name? Trent 7. That's way better. So Nakamura and a baby face. What else do we need? We need a baby face bruiser, which we could go with Big E, but he's very, very low. Bruiser babyface. These are very low, so we will go Big E, and we could rest him just a bit. There we go. We got 10 people. We got 10, and we could go for 2 more females. We could do a specialist female, if there is any. Bailey could work fine. Bailey works fine, but I have a lot of heels. I don't have enough heels actually. I have Charlotte. I have Asuka. Shayna heel. You know what, that works pretty fine. We could do her and then someone lower in the babyface department for a female, and we will be done right there. Toni Storm works perfect because she has a lot of stamina, and that is my draft. So all you can do is click continue, confirm, and that is my lineup right here. I like it, honestly, pretty decent. Went for a nice variety, and they will pick like extra like 20. Yes, that's what they usually do. So once you are here, you can see all the matchups you have. You got Drew and Finn, your top fight. Then you have Nakamura, Bruiser, and Big E. Excuse me, Big E, Bruiser, Nakamura. Or we can start this feud and turn Trent 7 a heel, and he can also go against Drew in the future because he's a heel and he's got a lot of stamina. So that is the main one, and I'll put Drew. He gets a bonus. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Next, females, we got Fighter and a Bruiser. This is a main feud. Then we could go Specialist Fighter and these 2 Specialist Fighter. Tony Bailey, Kaylee Ray, Charlotte. Or we can do Charlotte, Asuka. But we will start with Shayna Baszler. But yeah, guys, if you went on to enjoy this video on how to draft your perfect lineup, make sure to like and sub if it helped. And yeah, I will see you in a future video. Peace to the out.